Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
What's up?
Okay, today we're going to talk about tornadoes, and I'm going to give you some information about tornadoes. So,
Web.
okay, so can everybody see it?
Yes,
Basically, before a disaster hits, before a tornado, the sky will seem like it's getting darker each minute. However, it could even be a severe thunderstorm. The only way to be really sure if the clouds are moving in a circle, that would be the best time to find shelter. Okay. So basically, here you got lots of clouds, a picture of a lot of clouds. Okay, so if there is a possibility of a tornado, there are some safety tips to follow. Basically, go to the bathroom with the door closed and a mattress over yourself if you're in the bathroom. And actually, I guess if you can lift a mattress over yourself, I don't know why they say that, but that's a safety tip.
So that when stuff falls, it won't kill you.
Another place to stay safe is underground in the cellar. We don't have any cellars here in Texas, but lastly, if there's no place left to go, lie flat on the ground, away from trees and cars at all times. Protect your head from anything that might get on it. Okay, so basically in this graph, it shows where tornadoes would likely, or the states that get hit the most with tornadoes. So basically you have Kansas, then you have Arkansas, then you have Oklahoma, and then you have Mississippi. Okay, so the article that I pulled and found for you guys, so one of the states that gets hit the most is Oklahoma. So a year after a deadly tornado, more from Oklahoma rebounds, but the storm fears remain. Last May, Christy Russian was at work when she heard the reports that a tornado developed just southwest of the home that she shared with her husband, James, and their 5 foster kids. It wasn't the first time her house has been in the path of the deadly weather. A mile-wide tornado, one of the most destructive captured on record, missed their home by mere blocks in May of 1999. Not long after they had moved in. 4 years later, in May 2003, another tornado hit, wiping out the neighborhood a mile north. It missed us just by a hair those 2 times, Russian recalled. But on May 20th, 2013, the family wasn't so lucky. The monster tornado, nearly a mile and a half wide, with winds in excess of 200 miles per hour, took dead aim at the neighborhood, obliterating virtually everything in its path. Her home was reduced to splinters. 15 years of life mercilessly destroyed in an instant. But Russian was one of the fortunate ones. Her husband, a United Parcel Service worker who worked the night shift, so he could take care of the kids in the afternoon, had awoken just before the tornado hit and took shelter at Plaza Towers Elementary School, directly across the street where their son was a student. But both were injured but miraculously survived, even though the building was total. Others weren't so lucky. In all, that storm killed 25 people, including 7 third graders at Plaza Towers, and injured nearly 400 more. While Rushing and her family had lost everything, at least they had their lives. So I guess, I remember, do you guys remember that story? They all went to the school. It's pretty sad. But like I said, the best thing that you can do is try to find shelter and protect yourself. And then I guess a lot of praying after that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for this speech too, I had to include a quote. It was hard to find a tornado quote, but I did find this one, and it's, you know, a cool picture basically with the sun coming through. Tornado came through here by Debbie Anderson.
It is.
And these are just some pictures of tornadoes. This is a, monster tornado, kind of like the one that hit Oklahoma. If you're caught in the middle of a tornado, go to the safest place that you can find and stay there until you think it's time to come out. So basically, also wanted to let you know and inform you that tornadoes are the most violent storms. They come from powerful thunderstorms and they cause fatalities and devastate a neighborhood in seconds. It appears as a rotating funnel shape that you see here, and the cloud extends from a thunderstorm to the ground, winds that can reach 300 miles per hour. Every state is at some risk, of course some more, which we went over earlier. Occasionally tornadoes develop so rapidly that there is no advance warning. Before a tornado hits, the wind may die down and the air may become still. A cloud of debris can mark the location of a tornado even if a funnel is not visible. Tornadoes generally occur near the trailing edge of a thunderstorm. It's not uncommon to see clear sunlit skies before a tornado. So basically, again, listen to the radio, listen to the news, any emergency radio or local emergency facilities that could give you possibly alerts and warnings, or your cell phone. People get alerts on their cell phone. Look for the following danger signs. Look for dark, often greenish skies, large hail, a large, dark, low-lying cloud, particularly if it's rotating, a loud roar. I don't know if you've heard, but they say that it sounds like a freight train coming through. If you see approaching storms or any of the danger signs, be prepared, take shelter immediately. Do not be one of those storm chaser guys with the camera in the middle of everything. Okay, and then lastly, after you feel it's the right time to come out and you see everything that's destroyed, that would be the time to look for a paramedic or a doctor and start looking for people that might be hurt or in pain because of the tornado. So definitely try to help people. And reflecting after the tornado. And that is going to be pretty much it.
Wow.
Soon after the tornadoes pass, everyone soon will be cleaning up the mess, and later they will eventually start to build their houses up again. And that's it. That's the end of the speech.